I don't want to be part of a rebuild if I am going to keep playing, said Rogers. So before discussing about this top decision of QB Aaron Rodgers to mull, please subscribe the channel and support. So Roger said, I don't want to be part of a rebuild if I am going to keep playing. Absent that, the 38 years old year believes he has a difficult decision to make about his football future. He just didn't think he would have to start contemplating it so soon. I'm still super competitive. Still, I know I can play at a high level, so it's going to be a tough decision, Roger said. During a 17 minutes session with reporters after the game, I have a lot of things to weigh in the coming weeks, but man, just so much gratitude for this city and this organization and such a long career here that I am proud of and really thankful for all the men and women that work here, the men I have gotten to cross paths with, coaches and players over the years. The Packers made one thing clear, they are not ready to move on from Rodgers, who is the favorite to win his fourth NFL MVP and his second in a row. Certainly, we want him back here, said Packers coach Matt LaFleur after he failed to reach the Super Bowl with the number one seeded team for the second straight year. I think we'd be crazy not to want him back here. He's going to be the 2 minute two-time MVP. This guy does so much for our football team. Not only what you guys see on Sundays or every game day, but what he does in the locker. Disappointed in that we couldn't get over the hump for not only him but for everybody in that locker room. Rogers failed to throw a touchdown pass in a playoff game for the first time since the 2010. Rogers failed to throw a touchdown pass in a playoff game for the first time since the 2010 NFC Championship game and lost to the 49ers for the fourth time in the postseason. His total QBR of 19.3 was the worst of his playoff career. After an opening drive touchdown, the Packers managed just 3 points on their final nine drives. After an opening drive touchdown, the Packers managed just 3 points on their final nine drives. It was the first time they went that many possessions without a touchdown since their season opening 38-3 loss to the Saints. I didn't have a great night tonight, said Rogers, who was 20 of 29 for 286 yards and was sacked a season high 5 times. They did a good job of getting me off the spot and a better job of taking away some of the quick game we got going last time we played them. I missed a couple reads. I probably should have taken a couple whole shot chances a couple times. Obviously, if I hit Alan Lazard on that deep in on the last drive, that probably gets us out to about midfield, and then we are a couple first downs away from being in field goal range. So definitely disappointed by some of the decisions I had tonight. I definitely take my fair share of blame tonight. There's a lot of players whose futures are up in the air. So definitely will be interesting to see which way some of those decisions will go, Roger said. But I will have the conversations with Brian in the next week or so and get a little bit more clarity and think about my own future and how much longer I want to keep doing this. Rodgers didn't decide to return to the Packers this season until right before training camp opened in July. Rodgers' three options are to return to the Packers, ask a trade, or retire. A return would almost certainly require a contract extension because the team would need to reduce his $46.1 million salary cap charge for 2022. That's a fair question. Definitely one I have thought about, Roger said. But there are a lot of decisions to be made and key players. So many guys' contracts are up or on the brink or salary cap stops. So lot of decisions to be made. I don't want to be part of a rebuild if I'm going to keep playing. So a lot of decisions in the next couple months. Thank you very much. Please subscribe the channel, and this link of this video has been given in my description box because I have collected this news from the following links which are given in my description box. Thank you very much. Please subscribe the channel and see you again with a new news from this media channel.